Tara and Andy's film reviews on OurGamers.co.uk.
Hello, Tara Malik here, and
it's me, Andy Baines.
One day he will get that right.
Sorry, I thought you were going to go for something a bit different.
No, just go with the flow. And you'll find out more at the end of this review, my attempt at something, and it didn't go down too well. I just wanted to spice things up and make it exciting, but clearly it didn't work.
Nobody likes change. Carry on.
Actually, some people do. Okay, this time for the film review, we're going to talk about Jumanji. That sounds like you need to go see a doctor for it.
Is that because I keep pronouncing it wrong or something?
Jumanji. I don't know. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, actually, is this film. So slightly different. Classified 12A, director is Jake Kasdan. You've got in this Dwayne Johnson, Karen Gillan, Kevin Hart, Jack Black. You've got quite a few people there.
Yep.
That you recognise. Genre. Actually, it's a really good team. We'll get into that. Genre. Action, adventure, comedy. Running time shocked me. It's an hour and 59 minutes. I had no idea. That's how much I enjoyed it. What is it all about? We've had a Jumanji film, so what's this all about? Well, this one is 4 teenagers are sucked into a magical video game, and the only way they can escape is to work together to finish the game. Makes sense. Get some team work, some team building skills in this one. Okay, story and script. What have you got?
It was a similar sort of film to start with as the first one. It
Yes.
starts out, a boy plays the game.
Yep.
That's it. Gone. You know how the first film goes.
Yeah.
From there on, though, it then changes, obviously, because we've seen the trailers. We know the gist of it. And other than that one, probably only one similarity. Actually wasn't too bad.
Exactly. I've got a note on the script first. Just great delivery of funny script, but we'll get into that more with cast. Oh my god, is actually enjoyable. It's not a remake or a replacement.
Actually enjoyed, yes.
Oh, you got that as well?
I got the exact same story.
Yeah, here's the thing. I honestly wasn't going in with high hopes at all.
Same.
I was annoyed that they even attempted to make.
Same.
Well, I don't mind if they would have made another Jumanji with obviously the CGI, although the effects back then were pretty good. And
They
the
were.
puppetry. But CGI for now. But it was the fact that they made it a video game. And initially I was thoroughly annoyed. Despite being a gamer girl, I was thoroughly annoyed because it's like, how can you replace the one and only Robin Williams' version where he stars in the original Jumanji? How can you do that? But no, this is thank God, not a replacement for it. And that sits well with me, as it initially annoyed me, put me off. Then I heard good things about it. And I do like Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, especially when you put them together. And this film is just a separate continuation from the previous one, adapted to current audiences and generations by Jumanji, evolving into a video game. And it worked.
It did.
It actually worked.
It made the story and the events unfold completely different to the first film, which was probably a good change as well.
Yeah. And it's obviously going to cater to the audiences these days so they can, rake their money in and get people involved. But also it'd be nice, hopefully, to think that they'll engage with the younger audience for this version. And then, the parents will be like, well, why don't you check out the original, the one that I grew up with?
Parents talk like that.
Some might do. But no, I just honestly pleasantly surprised. So definitely 2 thumbs up from me. Super funny. I mean, I knew it would be funny, but I really enjoyed it.
Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart,
oh my
and
God.
we should probably go into cast them. Then.
Yeah, and then Jack Black and stuff. I'm really enjoying this new take with the gaming element. So as opposed to it being a board game where you've got to roll the dice and people have to specifically take their turns, this one is a case of the levels get harder as you do with obviously like in real games, and you've got your boss fights and whatever. And there's the respawning element, which you obviously don't get in the original Jumanji, and it's obviously down to the people that you've chosen, the avatars or whatever.
They each have traits and skills.
Yeah, strengths, weaknesses. Some are really funny and random, but so much laughter as well from the audience and myself. I think Andy as well.
Oh yeah, I laughed a bit.
Kids too. It was so adorable to hear all of the kids like proper laughing, and we're talking younger kids, but also teens, like young teens. They must have been about 12, 13 sort of age. And it was really nice. So nice. So exciting at times. On edge. Thrilling. Scary. Ooh. And that is all I'm going to say for that bit. I think it's enough.
So, CGI.
I just wrote, yes, great. That's it.
I said no notes, which means it's not bad, but nothing amazing. So, But to be fair,
I was okay with it.
I know they had CGI, obviously, there's a bunch of it.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there that you definitely could not do without.
There was some decent sort of sceneries and settings and sets and stuff. They done, as far as I'm aware. No, you haven't. That's why I've just read them now.
Nice one, Andy. Just cheekily slot that there.
Go on then.
Pace and action. Right, so obviously we know it's a 2-hour film. Quick pace and feel to it because it's just so enjoyable and engaging. And
it introduces the characters and gets past that quite quick as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. You do get into it pretty early on, which is good because I wouldn't want to just sit there and wait because you know what it's supposed to get into, so just get into it.
It never felt slow, did it?
No, not a single second. Really enjoyed it. And I love the action as well. It was well spaced. So again, I can't complain with any of that. I'm honestly shocked that I'm bigging this film up so much because I hated the whole idea of it when I saw the first trailer.
The premise of it you weren't overly fond of. And I think I was the same, but I'm going in. I don't think it's the fact we went in with low expectations. I think it is actually a decent film.
It is. It is, definitely. Is that all for that section?
Yep.
Cast and characters. Bloomin' fantastic.
All the cast were perfectly picked for there.
Definitely.
I did not realise one of them was out of Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, it's her.
Yeah,
it's her.
I did not recognise her.
You wouldn't recognise her because she's normally blue and bold, but now you know.
What's it? Karen Gillan?
I forgot her name again. Her character name.
Oh, Nebula.
That's the one. The machine-y one.
Yeah.
I think there was literally one. I knew I recognised her from something. Or at least it was like, I must know. I was like, she had that sort of effect on me. And it was one point in the film, I don't know if it was just a line that she said. It's suddenly like, you know when you have that epiphany awakening moment, like, oh! I was like, that's her! It's her!
My epiphany awakening moment is more like, oh. It's a bit lower pitched.
Oh. No, it's more like, oh.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah. But anyway, so funny cast and characters. So
we agree they were perfect.
Oh, brilliant.
I was worried a little bit about Kevin Hart because he's funny when he can do stand-up and maybe like when he swears or the way he does stuff.
There was a bit more swearing than I expected.
I was about to say that, yeah. There was.
Like...
And I did hear a kid gasp and go,
yeah.
Mummy, and
but I was a bit shocked because I didn't think there was going to be the way people were saying, oh, Kevin Hart's funnier when he gets to swear. And I thought it was people that saw this film, so it made me think that there wasn't any in this. So when he was starting, like, it's not a lot, so don't you worry. It's just, the odd word here and there. But it fits so perfectly.
It does.
And, yeah, his delivery is spot on. And then you have that wonderful dynamic. You've got Kevin and Dwayne together. Brilliant. I mean, they've played together before, but, like, it's just...
Their characters in the film, like the younger versions of the players, they're actually long-term friends as well. So you had the buddy sort of friendship going on in the game as well. So that made sense. But you gotta like Matt mentioned, Jack Black portraying a teenage girl perfectly.
Yes. He was though, wasn't he? So good. I've got a note on him as well that his performance was so good. Well done him. But then of course Jack Black would be able to pull something like that off. Who else did we have? That was we had Nick Jonas in there. That was a nice touch as well. No, just really happy overall with everyone who was in it. Oh, I think we're getting to the end of this.
Yeah, we are.
Randoms. Oh, right. This is aimed slightly at you, Andy. So not too long ago we had a film review, and you were like, "There's a good message in this one," and I was like, "Yeah, tell me what it is." Genius.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay. It's been a while between seeing the film and actually doing the review.
So I'm like, good message. Andy lol. I remember what that message is, so I will tell you. You have one life, live it how you want, and don't waste it. It's got a good message,
not the message
Andy.
I got from it.
What message did you? Go play more video games.
Don't ditch friends and like consider other people that could be friends.
No, I think it's you have one life, you live it how you want, because that's kind of what the head teacher says, and they kind of redo that in the film.
Yeah, but you have two people who aren't friends at all, two people who were friends but have since split apart, and then they're all big friends at the end, so I reckon that's a message.
It is.
If we're going to get into argument. I reckon the it's worth mentioning they had the original Jumanji sort of drums and some music from it.
Yes.
It was very fitting. It was quite nice to see they brought that over as well, because obviously it's a different setting, but the music was there.
They did try to... It wasn't completely seamless, but they did try to link it up from the first. because obviously the end of the first film, the game washes up on shore, like on a beach somewhere. And then here, obviously, it gets discovered on a beach. And I'm like, ooh, perfect. But we realised at the end of the first film, you've got like kids saying "qu'est-ce que c'est" or whatever, like what is that? But I pretended like they were just tourists.
So you like to think
so
it
does line up pretty well. So the kids just ignored the drumming.
Or you want another film made between these two to link them up properly.
Maybe. Do you know what I did say though? I think it'd be pretty cool to do a prequel. So back in the old days, like the
original
days,
two boys that were getting rid of it.
You probably just had to play with like cups and dice or something like that. Oh no, you need the board game. That's kind of
yeah. Look. Let's call it there.
Right. Okay.
What's your score?
Giving it an 8.
I will agree.
Cool. So freaking pleasantly surprised. So much fun and entertainment. Boxes ticked there. This up-to-date version did work for present-day audiences, so the younger generation, and for someone who loved the original as well. I'm happy. So you know.
Yeah, I would. I've already pre-ordered it for Blu-ray, so when it comes out.
And definitely one to enjoy any time with anyone. It's good laughs and super. That's what I've got. Oh, and the rating it has got. Oh, I always nearly forget that, don't I? 7.2. So it's not too bad, actually. I think it's a fair score. I just came out really surprised how much I enjoyed it more than I thought.
Plus, you like the music.
Of course.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
And this point is where I'm going to include Tara's original intro idea, which was unrehearsed.
I thought it was epic. And
I don't think we should have it at the front.
I just got the nerves wrong, that's all. And maybe the notes as well. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hi. I think I had too many nerves in that one.
What happened? I thought you were having
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh. I was worried. I thought something was medically wrong.
It might be.
Oh, carry on.
Hello, Tara Malik here. I really hope I don't keep that in. We're not, are we?
I assumed we were.
Oh, gosh. I should make it sound better then.
Thanks to Cineworld Festival Leisure Park Basildon for the best experience around.